share my screen. Just a minute. Just a minute, guys. I have some issue, I guess. Okay, I'm sorry for the inconvenience. I'll share my screen. Just tell me if it's visible or not, okay? Is it visible?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the CodeChef website tour. It's more likely that how to use CodeChef efficiently. So here in the session, you have to give your attention for just 20 to 25 minutes, and you'll get to know all about CodeChef website and how you can use it efficiently. Okay, so without wasting our time, let's start with prerequisite. So, what is the prerequisite to practice on the CodeChef platform? It is you should know any of the programming language like C, C++, Java, or Python. So, I'm gonna use C++ because I'm more comfortable with C++. And this is the only prerequisite. And when you learn any language, like if you know C++, then it's obvious that you have also practiced loops and statements and everything, the basics of any programming language, or also some data structures. So here are some topics which are required to practice, which are required so that you can practice on the CodeChef platform. So in basic topics, I would say till stacks and queues. If you know loops, arrays, strings, recursion, stacks and queues, then you're eligible. Like you can solve problems on CodeChef. You can easily solve. And then when you eventually when you learn and get to know more about the DSA, like you can learn heaps, hashing, number theory, etc. So you'll be more pro in solving the practice problems on CodeChef. And the advanced topics are number theory, then dynamic programming on trees, then segment trees, Fenwick trees, etc. So here we'll just skip this part that you all know these things, basic topics, advanced topics. So we'll just keep skip this part, and we'll come to the basic thing of CodeChef website, like how you can participate in contest, and how you can increase your ratings as well. So the platform details. First thing first, there are four contests, monthly contests, which are organized by CodeChef internally. The first is long challenge, which is for 10 days, and it is at the start of the month. So like in February, it was from 1st Feb to 10th of Feb. Okay. So it is for 10 days, and it is for beginners. Okay. So like if you are a one-star coder on CodeChef, or if you are unrated coder, you could just easily solve the questions from the long challenge. And since you get 10 days, then it is more easy for you to do research and explore the question to understand how to submit your solution and all. Okay, the next is cook off, which is for 2.5 hours. Okay, it is ICPC style. I'll be telling you what is ICPC style when we go on the website. Okay. Then next is lunchtime. It is for 3 hours. That is IOI style. It is also the coding Olympiad. I'll tell you about that too. And the starters. Starters is of 3 hours, and which is only for Division 3 coders. So what are Division 3 coders? I'll tell you about the ratings and how to increase your ratings by solving the problems. I'll be telling you that too. So we'll just go to the CodeChef ka website first. All right. So this is the home page, and this is my account. You have to make the account first. I'm already having the account and I'm logged in. So this is the practice section where you can practice the problems. This is the ID. We'll see about it too. So say suppose you're in practice section and you have to solve the problems by difficulty. Okay. So here is the difficulty level: beginner, easy, medium, hard, challenge, and peer. So you can sort this by submission. So what does this mean? So here for this problem, uh, so here are 2,63,000 submissions, almost ATM. So you can just assume that if this problem is having so many submissions and its accuracy is 22.22%, so it is the easy problem. You can solve it. Now 65% accuracy is of this problem. Add two numbers. So it is a easy one. You can easily solve it. According to that, you could just sort the problems. You could sort them by accuracy, or you could sort them by submission. So we'll just solve one example. Just we'll get to know what is how the problem is. So I'm deliberately taking this example, add two numbers, because see, uh, here they're explaining what is problem statement, what are the elements of this page. Okay, so when you start solving problems on CodeChef, then you come across this page. You go on any problem, you'll see this interface. And just not to get complex of this interface, they are providing here the details, and I'll be telling you. So first they provide the problem statement, which means there is some sort of situation over here. Okay. And there may be story like chef is the youngest programmer, or here Shivam is the youngest programmer. So there is some interesting story behind the problem, and then they'll tell you what they want, what they want from you, like what code they exactly want. So here it is: Shivam is youngest programmer in the world. He's just 12 years old. Shivam is learning programming, and today he's writing his first program. The task is very simple. Uh, Given two integer a and b, write a program to add these two numbers and output it. So now here our main focus is this, that we have to add two integers. Okay, so this is given in problem statement. Now the input section, this is very important, input and output section. So in input section, they tell you that what you have to write uh, in the first line of your code. So I'll just open this submit section where you have to submit your code. And I'm coding in C++, so yeah, it's already selected. Um, the code is already here because this is beginner section. So I'll just, backspace it. And if you are new to, this website, then you'll get like this, like enter your code here. So we'll solve this problem. So what they're asking, the first line contains an integer t, the total number of test cases. Okay. So what they're asking is, I have to take the integer t as the input. All right. And I have to see in it. That is the number of test cases. Is the tab visible, or should I zoom in? Hello? Is it visible? Or should I?
Yes, Dee.
Okay, I'll just increase
Could
this
you
one.
zoom in?
Okay, now is it visible? See?
Yeah.
Okay. So what they are saying, the first line contains an integer t, the total number of test cases. So here I'll tell you t is test cases. So in constraint they have told us that test cases are from 1 to 10 raised to power 3. So these many test cases, we are gonna, the code is gonna, it should successfully execute. If these test cases are passed, then and only then you can submit your problem. So for that they told us to take the C in as test cases. Now next, what they have told us, then follow T lines. Each line contain two integers a and b. Now we have to take the C in of a and b. But before that, there is one small thing. Then follow T lines. What does this mean? This means that our problem should successfully pass all the test cases. So we'll take a while loop, which is T minus minus, so that we are telling our program कि okay, आपको इतने इतने test cases के अंडर जाना है. All right. And after that, they have told us each line contains two integers a and b. So just declare integers a and b, right? Or else you can declare the integers here also, or it is fine here also, no problem. Okay. All right. And what output do they need for each test case? Add a and b and display the sum in new line. So for the sum, the thing is we have to declare the sum and initialize it to 0. All right. But also, I just forgot to, see in the features. Okay. Now, sum is a plus b. Okay. And what they have told us to see out. See out sum. So this is our program. What did we do? We declared the int t, which is number of test cases. Then we see in the t. Then we use the while loop to so that we are telling our program ki you have to go through all the test cases. Then we declared two integers a and b, the integers which we are gonna take from the user. Then we see हमने उसको see in किया. Then we declared the sum where we are going to store a plus b. Okay, and C out is going to be sum, and slash n because they told us display the sum in a new line. Okay, so that's how we do display the sum in new line. So yes, now here custom input is already there because I just solved that problem earlier. So you have to copy this sample input. Okay, you have to paste it over here. All right, you have to run the program. Okay, there's some compilation error. Let me see what is it. Oh, all right, so return 0 is Okay. Now see, it is successfully executed. And likewise, you can submit it this. You can submit this. It is currently running the test cases. Okay, so that's how the answer is submitted. It is correct answer, and the time required is 0.01 second. Okay. Uh, yeah, so this is how you submit your problems. Do you want me to do one more problem?
Yes.
Yes, Deep.
Okay, fine. So we'll start with beginner section only. We did add two number. Now we'll do sum of digits. All right. All right. So this I'm not doing alone. I want response from your side as well. So first things first, this is the problem statement. Okay. And you're given an integer n. Write a program to calculate the sum of all digits of n. So by this name, sum of digits, what do you understand? Okay, what are they exactly expecting from us? Anybody wants to answer? Anyone from first year, second year?
I think a number would be given like 23, and we have to show the output 2 plus 3 is equals to 5.
Yes, exactly, Bhavika. That's what we have to do. Okay, so that's what they are saying. It is quite easy and understandable that you're given an integer n, write a program to calculate the sum of all digits of n. Okay, so what are they saying? What they want in input? The first line contains an integer t. Okay, we'll just write what they are saying. See, guys, this is beginner section, so you'll find the solution over here. Okay, but I recommend that you should, erase this solution and you should write it by yourself. Okay, all right. So this first line contains an integer t. So here t is test cases, and they are telling us that they want just a minute. Okay. They are telling us to take the test case n. The total number of test cases, okay, t is total number of test cases, then follow t lines. Each line contains an integer n. So what are they telling us? They are telling us follow each line. When you read that, follow each line. All you have to do is use the while loop, do t minus minus, all right? So that it means our code is going to pass through all the test cases. Now what next? Each line contains an integer n. So you have to declare an int n. You have to do the cin of n. Right? So this much they have told us. And in output, what do they expect? For each test case, calculate the sum of digits of n and display it in a new line. So that's what we are gonna do now. So last program, what we did, we declared sum, right? So in this program too, we are gonna declare int sum. Just a minute. Okay. Int sum, which is equal to 0. Okay. And then constraints. Constraint is like the t they have told us it is from 1 to 10 ki power 3. So there can be test cases till 10 raised to power 3 and n. The number, the digit we are going to take from the user It can be from 1 to 10 raised to power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 10 raised to power 6. So these many digits can come in come as a input. All right. So int sum n. Now here we are gonna use while condition that n is not equal to 0. Then what are we gonna do? N is not equal to 0. Then int r is equal to n modulo n. All right. So did you understand why I did this? Anyone? Anyone?
To get the last digit of that given number.
Yes, right. I have to get the last digit. Say my n is 1, 2, 3. I have to get the last digit, or the last digit of 1, 2, 3 is 3, right? So I have to take the last digit first. I have to add it in sum, and then so on. I'll be adding the 2. Then I'll be adding 1. Okay, so I have to first approach the last digit of that number n. So I am uh, doing r, which is remainder, is equal to n modulo 10. Because if you when you divide 1 2 3 by 10, you get the remainder 3, right? So that will be stored in r. All right. And after that, we have to do one more thing, which is, no, we have already declared sum, right? So sum is equal to, sorry, plus equal to r. So this means we are adding sum plus the remainder. Like for the digit 1, 2, 3, the remainder is going to be 3. Okay. So 0 plus 3, which is 3. So we have the value of sum as 3 right now. And after that, now 3 is done. We have to remove 3. Now, okay, should I use Jamboard or something? Just a minute. Use Jamboard. All right. So say my n is 1, 2, and 3. Okay. So when I divide 1, 2, 3 by 10, so 10 ones are 10. All right. So 10 12s are 120. What do you get? You get the remainder 3, right? So that is what modulo do this. So we'll get 3. Likewise, when our while loop will further go from 1 to 3, it will go to 2. It will go to digit 2. So we'll get the remainder 2 when the while loop moves in that direction. Now I don't want 3. Now that 3 is done, it is added. I want to discard it. So then what I have to do, I have to divide that n by, I have to divide that n by 10. Okay, so that the 3 is discarded now, and I'm done with the while loop. Okay, so now what will happen in similar fashion? The 2 will get discarded once it is added. Okay, then the 1 will remain, and it will also get added. So it will come out of the while loop, and then we'll get our output. So I'll just run it now. Okay, successfully executed. Okay, so the the plus point is for the beginner level that you'll get the custom inputs as it is over here. You don't have to copy it from here, or else for the contest you have to copy those inputs from the problem state from this problem. Okay, but in beginner section you are already getting the custom inputs here. So it is successfully executed. Now I'll submit the code. All right. Okay, it is showing wrong answer. Where have I gone wrong?
D, we need to put some SC out.
See out. Yeah, right. Right. See out some action. Need 0, 0. Fifteen nine eight. 1598. Okay. You can check it out, right? Your custom input is this, and your output is 1598, and here also output is 1598. So I hope it is right now. Okay, now it's correct. So yeah, that's how you submit the problem, and that's how you can practice. So the difficulty level, or I would say the difficulty level of problems you have many options over here: easy, medium, hard. And then too you have the option that you can sort it between submission or accuracy level. Say now you are from the beginner, you're in beginner level and you have some issue in this problem. Okay, you can always refer to the video solution. This is the official YouTube channel of CodeChef, and they provide video solution. And here, I'm not sure is it available for beginner level, but most of the time there is also editorial thing. Okay, so yeah, it's not available for beginner level, but the contest problems, they have the editorial solutions also, which are written by the authors who are a 7-star coder or something for the contest problem. So you could always refer that. Now moving on to the next part. Now you know how to practice the problems, and I hope that you'll also do it very soon. The next thing I'm gonna tell you is about the CodeChef IDE and how you can use it. See, sometimes in college you use different IDE, right? I mean, you use VS Code or code blocks, etc. But you can also use this IDE. I personally like it because when you run any code here, they provide the time, how much time the code required, how much time is required by the code to get executed. So that's what I love about the CodeChef IDE. And there are many languages. You could just select Python, Java, C++, etc. And in settings, you can change the theme also as you like it. I personally like this. Then here are the key bindings also, the shortcuts. You could change the tab size. You could change the font size also. All right. And once you save this, like suppose this is your template for C++, then you could save this template, and whenever you solve any problem, practice problem, this template will come by itself. Okay, so you don't have to write this again. Once you save the template, the same tab, the same settings will be shown everywhere wherever you practice on CodeChef platform. All right. So now this is about the IDE. Now about ratings. Okay, CodeChef ratings. All right. So here you can see who is at the global rank 1. He's Gennady. Okay, he's a 7-star coder, the red coder. You know, uh, you could just see his graph, his how many problems he solved and what are his recent activities. So you could always follow these type of coders. He participated in long challenges, then cook off, lunchtime. Plus, you can also know that I guess this is not important, but I'll tell you how you can see your ratings. Okay, so I have pretty much less global rank, I would say. My rating is 1632, and that's how you can see your rank as well. So more you give the contest, more you participate, your rank will definitely grow up. All right. And now telling you about the contests. So here I told you about the long challenge. Okay. So in long challenge, what happens that there right now there are two long challenges: long challenge 1 and long challenge 2. So long challenge 2 is for division 3, division 2 and division 3 coders. So what does that mean? That division 1 coders can also solve these problems, but the thing is you'll be rated, or it will be non-scoreable section for you. Like if you're in division 1 and you solve the long challenge 2, okay, your code will get submitted, but you won't be graded, or you won't get ratings from that. So you can solve the problems which are in your division only. For example, now see, there is a starter thing which is for division 3 coders only. Okay, now see, here is starter, which is starting from 16th of Feb for division 3. It is written rated for division 3. Okay, so I'm in division 2. I can solve the problems from division 3 as well, but I won't get the ratings. Okay, so I have to solve the problems available in division 2 only, and then after my ratings get increased or something, I'll be able to solve the problems from division 3. All right. So that was about the ranking and the contests. We have lunchtime, then cook off, then telling you about the ICPC, right? So, see, if you have to know more about ICPC, you could always go here. You can read a lot of things, that what is ICPC and how is the contest structure. Here, what I said, that cook off is for 2.5 hours and it is ICPC style. So whatever the coding competitions ICPC arranges, it is for the 2.5 hours only. Okay, and that's how CodeChef arranges the problem that in that manner. Some are hard problems, some are medium hard problems, some are cakewalk problems. So that's how the arrangement of the cook off is made. Okay, the next is lunchtime, which is IOI. I won't be telling you more about this. You can read it always, but I'm just telling you where you could read it. So this is International Olympiad in Informatics. So here you can see uh, what are the, what is the eligibility criteria, and what is the structure of this contest, and and in similar fashion how the lunchtime is arranged. So that's all about the practice section. Sorry, that's all about the contest section. Now if you have to compete and you want to appear for the contest, which are monthly contest, or which are past contests, so you have to go on all contests. Okay, here upcoming contest you'll be able to see. Now starter is coming on 16th of Feb. Then February cook off is there, which is on 20th of Feb. Then starter 27. This is the second starter. Okay, and lunchtime. Then these are the practice coding contest. Okay, so other than CodeChef, these are the official CodeChef contest. Okay, other than CodeChef, you can have you can participate in other coding contests too. Like this is past ZCO problem. So someone from some college, or a group of a competitive programmer, they arrange contest for the participants, and they participate. Okay, now these are the 2016 Indian IOI finalists, and they have arranged this contest. So you could always participate. All right. So where was I? Yes. Then other than CodeChef, if you want to participate in other colleges ka coding contest, then you could just you know click on this show all contest, and there you could see different contests too, like Code Wars. Okay, so here you will be able to see everything about every contest. It can be anything. Okay, so organizer is Tezpur University, etc., etc. In similar way, you could also click on the past contest, like say I'm going in starter, go for cook off. Okay, I'm going for January cook off. Okay, so here contest details are given. The duration is 2.5 hours, then start date, end date, everything. And you could always select the division, and you could practice. Now, if you feel that division, if you are in division 2, and if you feel the problems are very, they are difficult for me, then you could always go in division 1 and solve the problems. No problem. Okay. You could go in any division and you can solve. So that was all about the contest. The next point I have the next thing I have to introduce you is rewards, that are laddus and goodies from the CodeChef. All right, so here is a very interesting concept about laddus. So here on CodeChef website, you can't buy anything by giving the digital money or currency or the cash. You have to earn the laddus. Okay. Say now this 3D pen, it is available for 5,000 laddus. This bag for 500 laddus. Okay, and how you can gain those laddus is just a minute. I'll tell you. So here you'll get to know about what are CodeChef laddus. Okay, and here is the laddu chart. Like if you are the top ranker in CodeChef long challenge or cook off or lunchtime or any contest which is rated 1, you'll be getting 300 laddus plus some bonus. Then if you find any bug on the CodeChef website, then they'll give you laddus depending on the bug severity. Then contest hosting and random laddus, etc., etc. So these all are the criterias where you could just earn the laddus. And here you cannot just give the cash or take the goodies. Here you have to earn these goodies. And one more thing is that if you participate in college chapters contest. Now, till now, CodeChef MIT chapter has arranged, I think, two contests, and actually there was very less participation, so we couldn't give laddus to top three winners. But yes, if you participate in the college chapters contest, then you can get the laddus from college chapter. Okay, you can get up to 300 laddus. So that's the thing. Yeah, that's all about laddus. I hope you love the concept. Yes, one more thing. Now, if you think that, yeah, Abhi, now I cannot solve the problem, I don't know, what to do, etc., etc., you're always welcome to the learning section. Okay. Here, it is a customized learning. See, like if you are the unrated coder, you're very, very new. Like if you are in first year, you're very new to CodeChef, and you're very hesitant ki, how should I do, I'm getting complex of this CP and all. You can go in self-learning section, you can choose your division, you can follow these steps to solve the problem. Now, getting started in this getting in this section, you will come across 10 problems which are very easy. If you solve these problems, or if you practice these kind of problems, then you'll be able to increase your rating. Sorry, you'll be able to solve another problems in the contest. Okay, so this is very customized for all, all level, all the participants who are at different level. So if you are 1-star coder, just go up here. If you are 2-star, then go up here. If you're a 3-star coder, you can always go here. And it is said that the journey from 3-star to 4-star is very difficult. It's very difficult to get above 4-star. Like the journey for after 3-star becomes quite difficult. It takes a lot of time to increase your ratings, because once you are an unrated coder, you'll easily get to 3-star. But it is very difficult once you are at 4-star or 3-star to get to 5-star or something. So you should be consistent on that. And one more thing, I have there's thing like DSA learning series. I'll just share that link with you. All right, so yeah, here it is. So this is a DSA certified program. So I personally believe that if you know the skills, you don't need the certificate, right? I mean, at least for DSA, you don't need certificate. Okay, so I would suggest you to go through this, page, especially just, save it or bookmark this link. So all you have to do is you have to go to this this page. You have a lot of learning resources. You can start from arrays, string, stacks, and queues. Lot of important material is given over here, and you could practice or you could learn, and again you can come to the practice section. See, now here in basic recursion, they have provided sources, then they have provided the practice problems. Okay, so it is very customized for the beginner, so you can always refer to this page whenever you're in very confused phase or something, if you have to learn something. Okay, so this is all about learning. The next I was going to tell you was about the CodeChef discussion forum. Yes, so here the thing is, you can discuss your doubts, or you could go through the doubts which other participants have posted. Because see, if you read the doubts of the other contestants or who are the regular coders, you could always solve your doubts. So I suggest you to stay active over here. You have to start, if you have to start new topic, you could click here. Then categories are also there, what what sort of problem you're facing, FAQ if you're having or anything. Okay, so you'll get every each and every sort of help from here, because there are people who are there to help you anytime in this forum. The next is a blog thing. So you all have heard about the newspaper, right? I mean, if we have a newspaper which delivers all kind of news to us of all over the world. So this is kind of newspaper of CP, like what's going on in world of competitive programming. So you could always read these blogs by year or by month. So this is like all-in-one website, I would say, CodeChef. So yeah, right now this is of no use, but you could always go to the website and you could learn a lot. So I guess the website tour is almost done, and the last thing I would like to tell you is, like, see, if you have to stay consistent to this platform, then you have to do the brutal practice, like you have to study each topic thoroughly, you have to practice the questions, and uh, you have to just go through the questions, you have to read the problem statement again and again, you have to think a lot, and you have to practice these questions. Then and only then you'll be able to solve the questions which are in contest. And I personally suggest you that dive into the contest. Okay, once you start solving the practice problems, don't limit it over there. You just go in contest, solve the problems, at least try to code something. I mean, if you read the problem statement and you don't understand anything, then uh, at least try something, because I told you that in input section, what they tell you, they deliberately tell you that what you have to see, what you have to do, like see in kya karna hai, see out kya karna hai, they tell you everything. So I personally suggest you that dive into the contest. Okay, give as many contests as possible. And up solving, this is very important thing, that once you appear for a contest, okay, suppose there is a girl from the first year who appears in long challenge. She is thinking a lot about one question, she is not able to solve that cakewalk problem, or which is very beginner level problem. Okay, but the thing is that she leaves that problem after 10 days, and once the solution arrives, she's not paying attention to the solution. So don't do that thing. Just keep track of the questions which you're not able to solve and practice them. Just understand that how they are solved, and what logic they are using. So that will always help you. And last but not least, build the community. That means that stay connected to the friends who are actually interested to solve the problems. Just tell them, yaar chalo aaj meet karte hai, and we'll solve these beginner level problem, we'll solve easy level problem, we'll practice arrays topic, we'll practice this topic. So just stay in contact with them, and build the community, build your own community. All right. So yeah, that's all I have to tell about the CodeChef platform, and I hope that you use it very well, because I think that CodeChef platform has everything, like from learning to solving, practicing, then appearing for contest, everything. And I hope you use it very well. You just take benefit of it. So that's all. That's all from my side. If you have any doubts, then you could just unmute yourself, or
Di, I have a doubt.
yes, Bhavika.
Uh, I want to learn C++ and Java, but
Yes.
I'm learning it from YouTube. But the thing is that how we have to download the compiler, means VS Code and all, that I'm not getting.
All right, Bhavika, you just have to go to the you just have to type um, VS Code download. Just type this, and you know you'll go through website. Is my screen visible?
No.
Okay, just a minute. Okay. So if you are downloading it for Windows, then go and download. That's it. What problem are you facing?
The which compiler to use, and after downloading that VS Code, people say that it is difficult to use for the beginners. So what we
No,
should do?
see, I also use VS Code, all right. Uh, the thing is that I would suggest you to use Dev C++. When I was at the beginner level, like when I was not much comfortable with, VS Code, I used Dev C++, which is quite easy and user-friendly compiler, or else you can also use online compiler. Okay, there is code blocks. Okay, then there is also you can also use CodeChef ka compiler. It is also nice. But if you're looking for VS Code, then I suggest ke you'll have to join the MinGW extension. So have you done
Okay.
that?
No, the I have not done that MinGW and all, because I was not getting how to use it.
Okay, I'll share one video with you. Okay, and just refer that. You'll be able to, you know, install it properly, and you'll be able to use it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sharing it in chat box. Just refer to this video because I personally used this video. Any other doubt?
Can I go for it? I have a question.
Yes.
So what happened with me was when I was starting out, so I was trying to practice a lot of things at the same time. So I got stuck into tutorial hell, and it was hard to get out of it. That I was going from one tutorial to another, and I just couldn't devote much time to practicing the questions actually. So I felt
Hmm.
like I was doing something, I was learning something, but after doing said course, I was not retaining anything. So what should I do to get out of it?
Okay, so are you still in that learning phase, or you're just out of it right now?
I I started with one or two courses and I left them in middle. So I'm just unsure to that where should I begin actually.
Okay, all right. So I suggest you to begin with the C language. I hope you know the language Sanskriti.
Yes, I am
Okay.
aware of that.
Okay, so first, select any language. It's for everyone. It could be C or C++, but I'll tell my journey. I started I studied the C language first. I took the personal, tutor for learning that because I was not able to focus. So after learning C, I learned C++. Okay, and after that, I started with DSA. Okay, so for C and C++, like most of the first yearites refer many tutorials like Jenny's lecture, or Apna College, or there are many lectures. But I personally think that you should go with there are crash courses for C language. Just learn C in 10 days or 5 days. Practice the loops, arrays, string, or all the basic statements. Then go to C++. There you will learn the concept of pointers as well. and you'll also learn it in C. But once you know the C, it's very easy to switch to C++. So after learning, after getting a good good hold on any language, then I suggest you to go for DSA. So for DSA, I would suggest you Abdul Bari. I'm personally watching videos of Abdul Bari even now for DSA. And if you want, I would share the Drive link. There is the course Abdul Bari has, which is on Udemy. So I suggest you to stick to that course. See, like, watch 1 or 2 videos of arrays string, and you will know that he teaches the good amount or the limited amount of knowledge, the limited amount of concepts, but they are very useful. He sticks to the point. Okay, so I personally suggest you to go for Abdul Bari for DSA. And then while approaching each and every concept of DSA, I suggest you to go on any of the coding platform and practice them. Like you can start with Hacker Rank. Okay, it is very basic, or Geeks for Geeks, and that's how you start. That's how you approach the learning phase, and don't remain in learning phase for a long time, because see, you'll be in second year in like 2 to 4 to 5 months, and in second year all you have to do is you have to learn DSA in first 2 months, and then you have to solve the problems. That's it. So don't be in learning phase, be in problem solving phase 2. That's my suggestion.
That was my exact problem, that we have such limited time. We thought we would get a year to practice and learn things, but it is so, मतलब time span इतना कम है कि 4 महीने भी नहीं बचे हैं. It's been 2 months and I feel like I have learned nothing. So ऐसे stuck लग रहा है बहुत.
संस्कृति, आई थिंक आपको ऐसा लग रहा है बिकॉज आपने बहुत सारे यूट्यूब के ट्यूटोरियल्स देख लिए, या फिर आपने बहुत सारे कोर्सेज रेफर कर लिए होंगे, राइट?
Right.
ओके, सो मैं आपको ये कहूंगी कि अभी ना आप यू जस्ट स्टिक टू वन चैनल और वन कोर्स. ओके, एंड वो करके आपको साइड बाय साइड प्रॉब्लम्स भी सॉल्व करनी है. डोंट बी इन लर्निंग, डोंट बी इन लर्निंग फेज फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. बी इन प्रॉब्लम सॉल्विंग फेज 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Welcome. Anyone else? Okay, so I think no one has doubts. I'll share my LinkedIn profile with you, so that if you have any doubt, you could just ping me there. I'm always active there. And I guess all of you are connected to me on WhatsApp, so you could always text me, no problem.
So it was, I guess, indeed a great session. Thank you so much, Shruti ji, for this session, and it was really helpful. And thanks for your time and knowledge. And I believe that everyone in this session had a great time. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. And stay tuned to CodeChef UMIT chapter so that you get such amazing sessions.
Thank you, everyone.